Okay, now this is page 212. We'll be working on problem solving. So the first question reads, number 11. About how far did the scouts hike up the mountain in all? So the facts are, on Saturday they hiked 4/5 of a mile up the mountain. On Sunday they hiked 1/4 of a mile up the mountain. So I want to round or use my benchmarks for both of these fractions. So 4/5 is an odd number, so I use 0/5 to represent 0, 5/5 to represent a whole. So here's the middle right here in between 2/5 and 3/5. Well, as you can see, 4/5 is very close to being 1 whole, so we'll use the 1 whole fraction. Now do the same thing for 1/4. 1/4 is an even number, so I'll use 0/4 right here for 0. 4/4 to represent 1 whole. 2/4 represents half. So as you can see, actually 1/4 is in between those two, so it could be 0/4 or it could be 2/4. We'll go ahead and round up to make it 1/2. So we'll have 1 plus 1/2, which gives us 1 1/2. Okay, now for this problem right here, it says which sum is greatest, and use estimation to decide. So that means you'll have to use your number line for each one of these and then find the sums or estimate the sums and see which one is greater. And the same thing right here. Use your number lines. You'll have to find the sum and see if the inequality, or see if Pac-Man is eating the right side. All right. So let's go through one of the multi-step problems. The question reads, about how much fabric does Michaela have left? Let's box that have left, because that have left is letting me know that there's going to be some subtraction. So Michaela has 11/12 of orange, 7/8 of green, and she uses 1/2 of each color for her project. So she has 11/12, she has 7/8. So she's going to use half of this and half of that. So if I take 11/12, that's very close to being 1 whole, and she uses half of that, so 1 minus 1/2 equals 1/2. She has 7/8. That's very close to being 1 whole. She's going to use half of that. So I have 1/2 minus, 1 whole minus 1/2, which is equal to 1/2. So this is my orange equal to 1/2, and my green is equal to 1/2. So when I add my orange and green back together, 1/2 plus 1/2 is equal to 1 whole. Please complete the rest of your assignments. Thank you.